How do you feel about women? Oh!
They're hot.
Do they want you? Do any of the bad ones want you?
Some of them.
No. Do they think you're mid?
Probably.
What about me?
Probably.
How? I'm better than Austin Butler.
Keep telling yourself that.
What do you mean keep telling myself that? I'm literally peak man.
You know what peak man look like? It's slapped you in the face.
Would it be Drake? Would it be Jarvis?
No. It was so fake. I don't believe that's real at all.
Why? Too big?
It's not real. There's just no way.
Why is it not real?
There's no
You
way.
think you're trying to stay relevant?
And that's literally what he's doing.
Oh no, my knee on my
Oh,
shit.
I'm not. No.
Like, I didn't see my ding dong hanging out.
That is the fakest thing I've ever seen.
I don't know. Alright guys, welcome back to Party Chat. Your number one stop for a black and white co-host.
Number one stop for black and white cases. That's what we start with.
We got a lot to catch you guys up on this week, including a Dune review that Cheek actually skipped the movie for. That's crazy. Because it was actually an amazing movie.
I had other...
Yeah, what were you doing? What were you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
What were you, like extracurricular activities?
I had other priorities going
Other priorities going on. Over a masterful movie of excitement and joy with the boys and occasional women that were there. Jamie, we had a lot going on from like Faze still redoing everything and meeting up with Aiden Ross to we got the Fallout TV show coming out. I hope they clutch up. I don't know.
I've heard it's supposed to be good. From all the reviews I've seen.
It's coming out soon.
Hopefully it's good. What, April?
Yeah, next month, like April 11th. We got a shocking news about a Watch Dogs film. We'll talk a little bit about that. If it'll even work as a film or if it's better as a TV show. And a Dune MMO coming out as well. But aside from that, I don't know, let's start off with Faze. Everything's wiped off their IG. Instagram blank, except for one thing. Faze Bank's pretty much going, yo, I got the passwords back. I'm in charge.
I think
we
they
knew.
unfollowed everyone as well. I think besides Faze Banks.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
Because he went on Aiden Ross's stream, we'll talk about that in a little. Aiden Ross was like, yo, you gonna give me a follow back or what? But like, I don't know. I did a video on it and I got a lot of comments where people were just like, yo, just start rebranding, like start over from the beginning.
Right.
Which is easier said than done. Because you already have the name and everything going on and they're like, yo, just start over.
I'm sure he has like things like planned out. It's like we're
He's
gonna
gotta
start here.
have things planned out.
There's no way he's just talking to talk and it's not gonna do. He's gonna do something. This is outrageous. I feel like we're all gonna like, wait, what?
I hope it's something nuts and he's not just like, we're making a Valorant team and like that's it. And then it's like, okay.
It's gonna be something wild. I can't wait to see what he does.
That's crazy to unfollow a lot of people because they have a lot of big people following them. Even people in Faze, quote unquote, like Snoop Dogg and stuff like that. So it's like,
I mean, I don't know what the plan is. Just they unfollowed everyone. A new change.
they're trying
new
to
beginnings.
come back to being more exclusive and stuff. Because it seems like at one point, like, you just see the most random people and you're like, you're in Faze? Like, how did you get in Faze? It used to be such a desired thing to have and then it just became kind of like normal. You're like, you're in Faze. Oh, this guy's in Faze. Oh, put me in Faze. And he went on Aiden Ross's stream. You think there'll be some type of kick deal?
Faze and kick? I don't think so. I
don't know either.
don't know. To me, they meant like a collab, not like a whole like deal. Where I don't think so.
Unless Kick is like, yo, I don't know if they're like, yo,
what would a deal be?
Here's 200 million. Everyone that signs up, every Faze member has to stream on Kick as well.
Has to stream on Kick
as well.
There's no way to do that.
Like, but I don't know as well. I mean, I don't know how much it would really. Would it hinder Faze?
It would hinder the consumer. Like, say that person they like Faze hires whatever.
Yeah.
Is already streaming on Twitch. Are you saying they have to switch now to Kick?
Not permanent, like Nick Merckx's deal, like everyone else's deal.
Faze doesn't have control of that. Twitch has control of that. They have Twitch contracts already.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. I guess it would determine all like contracts and stuff like that.
Unless it was just like a nobody that like went insane, like a new oncoming streamer doesn't have a Twitch deal or anything. Like join Faze and you get a Kick deal as well.
Which I could see something like that. You know, they did like the Phase 1 challenge and stuff like
yeah.
that. I could see like them partnering with Kick and they do like a major Phase 1 event again. But then you also get like a year kick deal or like a 2-year kick deal and something crazy.
Yeah, that would make sense. That'd be
to try and push them, because like, what happened to the other winners? Where are they?
I have no idea.
That's the thing. Like, you think if you're getting picked up by the biggest org in the world, like you would be like, just like skyrocket. I don't know where they are. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're in some type of small niche we don't know about. But like,
I don't remember who won. I don't know who won.
yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was, but it's like I don't know. The challenge was kind of overhyped, all just for one winner. Yeah. Which you can't sign anyone, I get that, but it's also just kind of like, it's interesting, because Adam put out, he wanted to do some type of like Big Brother event, like rent a big house and put like 20 people in it, and like whoever wins gets like a kick deal and stuff like that and everything like that, which would be cool. I wonder if Faze would do something similar to that kind of event and everything.
That'd be cool. Didn't they do something like that the last?
I thought the last bit of Faze, the Faze 1 challenge.
Yeah, like I remember, like they had to come stay in a compound and stuff. And I remember something like that.
Which I think is cool. I feel like that'd be fun to do. I don't know how entertaining it is to watch, but I can see like a Faze kick, like event going on type of thing.
That'd be cool.
Possibly in the future and stuff like that, or an event like that, or like Aiden would just call someone up on stream. He was like, "Yo, how much would you stay in the Conjuring house overnight for 24 hours?"
How much would you do it for?
Dude said $100,000. I'm there.
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm there at 20 grand.
What if?
I'm borderline there at 10 grand for 24 hours.
What?
Haunt me in my new. Yeah, you can haunt my $100,000 to all the way to the bank.
What if, what if it's so bad, like you have like problems? Like,
I'm jumping in the baptistry at church. I'm jumping in the baptistry.
I'm jumping in the baptistry.
And I'm cleansed.
Oh my goodness.
Like I'm not cooked. I'm going in there and I'm immediately going, opening up the Bible. Chapter 1.
There's no way they let you bring.
Huddle around, Ghost.
There's no way they let you bring the Bible in there.
Everyone with me. We'll do a seance in the beginning, and I'm starting from the beginning. I'm doing a live stream read along, 24 hours.
Voices and you just get taken. Like, and you're.
I'm getting taken where?
You just get dragged. I don't know.
I'm taking the cameraman first. I'm bringing Sketch with me.
Hold on, brother! You can't take me to squat yet.
I know I'm juicy, brother. You can't do that. I mean, like, that would be a wild stream. I was like, what? But I think if kids starts doing fun, different stuff like that, it'll also help broaden them out.
Yeah.
So I don't think Twitch is doing anything interesting like that. They do have their Twitch events and stuff.
Yeah, but that's all they do. It's like the Twitch. What's it called? The Twitch.
TwitchCon and Twitch meet and greets and everything like that.
That's like the Twitch Challenger thing they do here and there, like for different games.
Yeah.
It's not really that crazy.
But I think like if Kick does like, let's say that Big Brother event, I think that'd be cool to get more people to watch on Kick. Then they do something strange like the Conjuring House, like a massive 24-hour stream and people are like, yo, let me see what's going on here and stuff like that.
That'd be cool.
The thing is like, do you keep it 100% legit? Because what if it's just boring? But or does Aiden off stream hire like other people to like mess with them and prank them and stuff like that? To really keep the stream.
I've seen a lot of videos of people staying at the Conjuring House, and they make content out of it. So I don't think it's like gonna be boring.
Yeah.
But I'm also, you think about, say you're a random person, you get picked, you be a little extra, like dramatic.
Oh yeah.
You want the cloud.
I'm over exaggerating.
Everyone is gonna be a little extra to get.
I'm doing that scary movie scene where the girl's on her bed and the
yeah. You be
oh no!
You be a little extra to get your name.
Step goes.
Your name out there and like all that. So I'm sure they don't have to do too much.
I'm curious how that would go. I feel like Aiden needs like a group of like 4 or 5 guys that would just do that crazy stuff. He's like, yeah, you guys' video this month, we go into the Conjuring House, and those guys are just like. And then they have to go end up and doing it. They're like, yo, you guys are going to stay in a village in Africa this week, and they're just like, just like a random group of like funny friends that just get tasked to do like the most random stuff.
That's like Mr. Beast used to do. I don't think it was Mr. Beast or David Dobrik. Like he would just tell his friends, we're doing this, and they're like, oh, whatever, and then they do it and make a crazy video out of it, but stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I wonder if you're like starting to stream, if you should go to Kick or Twitch or YouTube.
If you're what?
Starting to stream, if you should go to Kick, Twitch, or YouTube.
I don't know.
I feel like people are leaving Twitch though, but not always for Kick. Some are leaving for YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I don't know where. I guess wherever you pop off at.
Yeah, I looked at Kick the other day to look at kind of like their Apex numbers and stuff, but it was the highest I saw like had viewer wise was like 400 or something, and then it kind of like dropped as like 30s, 40s, and I was like, it was just interesting to think about.
It's like everyone I know that has like a high amount of people watching them on Kick came from somewhere else. Like they came from Twitch, they came from YouTube. They didn't just start on Kick and just like
naturally grow on Kick.
Grew like a community out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know if like you start though, but then Kick grows bigger, and then you naturally just grow bigger because you've been on there for like a year, 2 years now streaming.
Right.
But it which kind of relates to now we're talking about Faze, but more on the Kick side. Dude, Aiden gave his friends how much for like streaming per month?
What was it, 50K?
50K a month to stream like 8 hours a day, and they couldn't do it. They got cut, and they're done now. Cuff him, your boy?
Who's boy?
Your boy
That's
Cuff.
not my boy, bro.
What do you mean that's not your boy?
Bro makes me laugh every time I see his TikToks. I don't know why.
Someone said you guys could be like twins.
Me and Coffin could be twins. You should put a picture right next to us. Let's see.
Well, then one goes, oh yeah, I see.
Oh yeah. I guess I'm cooked then.
Well, no, yo, Cuffham's better.
I guess I'm so cooked then, I guess.
I can't, let me know in the comments. You're given a 50 grand a month streaming deal for like 6 to 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Could you do it? Also, is it harder than construction work? Did you see one of his friends tweeted that out? He's like, yo, everyone wants this deal. You guys don't understand. Streaming is harder than construction work.
Someone tweeted it out?
Yeah, one of his friends.
There's no way you actually
On
say
this,
that.
like,
How do you say that with a straight face?
I was like, this dude's so out of touch. Like,
I guess when you just have so much money thrown at you and you don't realize like when people actually work hard, it's like go out, they wake up at 5 in the morning, they have to be at a job and
yeah,
be there for over 8 hours. You gotta do 8 hours. Like they don't have like you're your own boss. Like
yeah. Let me do a night stream tonight. Let me do a day stream. Let me go to the like.
You pick when you want to stream. Like
if you guys are watching live, like let me know like in the chat. Hey, if you had 8 hours stream, could you do it, or would it just be too exhausting for you? Like you can't handle it. It's way too much effort. You gotta be doing construction work or like in the army type of stuff. I think that's absurd.
Like I get streaming can be taxing on your life.
Yeah, and mentally and stuff like that.
You can't compare that to like a construction job.
I'm in the trenches, like
it's not even like the same like hard. It's hard. I get it's hard work, but it's not the same hard work. There's two different.
Plus, you're making so much.
The amount of money
like,
you're making, like you actually enjoy what you're doing. Not everyone that works, like,
yeah,
that's not a streamer. Enjoys what they're doing. A construction guy might hate his job, but he has to do it to feed himself and his family. Like
The thing is, like I would wake up, stream, like getting ready for the gym, going to the gym, coming back from the gym, eating. That's like 2 or 3 hours of my day done.
Right.
Yo, we're gonna hop on, or like, yo, we're gonna record the pod in an hour and a half, 2 hours is gone off of that, and then I'm going to stream. And most of that stuff's the same, like every day, like going to the gym, waking up, cooking, eating,
right,
playing video games, and then you're done. Like, I don't find it anything drastic. I don't find it as hard as like laying concrete or building the pyramids to the back where this guy's like.
Saying construction work is wild too. That's like it's not even the same.
He's like, you guys just don't get it. I was like, there's no way. Like,
statement to say. I can't believe someone actually.
He's like, y'all can clip this. You just don't understand how hard it is.
You said construction work. That's crazy.
I'm like, I can play. Most of us here play games that much. Like, I don't get it. Like, there's no way. Or do like a watch on. Yo, we're watching The Gentleman. You guys play when I can play. Ready, set, go. And then if your chat wants
like
play,
the strippers and Kick do, because Kick doesn't have like those like roles and stuff.
yeah.
Like, you don't know who your rage is. Your rage literally watches anime, which is his fan base. Like, you watch whatever, like usually anime. Like, you watch a couple episodes a night.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Like, if you're doing it on Kick, then why not? Like, if you could do it on Kick, then do it on Kick. Like, that's the. Yo, when's Thursday nights? Yo, we gotta get into his stream. It's solo leveling night. Like,
that's literally what he does. Like, he reacts to videos. Like, it's all laid out. Reacts to YouTube videos, or just like Kai's and that, and a bunch of his videos, and then watches anime sometimes.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
You can't tell me that's harder than. I get it could be hard with some, planning what to do per night, but you can't tell me that's harder than construction work. Like,
no, you can't.
It's not even close.
Your schedule could literally be almost done for you if you're watching shows or if you're watching reviews. You're like, oh, Kai's dropping, we're gonna watch this, we're gonna watch this video he's in. Then we'll play games for 2 hours maybe, and then I'll chat with you.
Yeah.
I can literally could chat with you guys for 8 hours if I wanted. I can hop on Omegle. That's gonna be the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
The monkey. Monkey app? That's...
Like, that's... I don't know, let me know. You think those guys are out of touch? Let me know in the comments down below. Would you die for this? Like, would you love this deal, or are you like, no, that's way too hard. That's way too hard of work. I get it. Not everyone likes being on the computer all day. But the thing is, Kaisernet's in Nigeria. You don't gotta be on the computer.
Kaisernet in Nigeria. Alright, so that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Can't believe him and Phantom in Nigeria right now.
Dude, that's so funny. He was back in my homeland, just having a good time.
Your homeland.
Wait, I mean your homeland.
He's
back in your homeland.
Your homeland.
Having a good time. I'm saying he's back in your homeland, like having a good time. So I don't know. I hope Faze Clan comes back. I hope Kick keeps, no pun intended, kicking. Just because I want Twitch to have a rival. Otherwise, when Twitch is just number one, then they just like start slacking off on creators and not caring and that. And it doesn't matter. No one's going anywhere else. I hope they're both going well. Let us know your thoughts on the future of Faze Clan. We're going to keep you up to date because this thing is still rolling. Like, it looks like it's just got the ball rolling. So anytime we get updates, we're going to cover it on the show for you guys. What are your thoughts on the Dune MMO?
I think it's going to be very bad. Like, very, 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 very bad. Like, who asked for this? Like, what's the point of doing it? Like, I don't know.
Dune 1 and Dune 2 are very good films. I'll talk more about Dune 2 when we get to the movie segment. But, you know how people are kind of like Star Wars out right now? You got like 2 animated shows going on, then you got a Disney Plus show, but then you got movies going on, and then you got games coming out. It's like, alright, we're getting a lot at once. I hope Dune doesn't do that.
This MMO is just going to be, like...
It doesn't look anything spectacular. It looks...
One, who asked for this?
Okay.
Two, it's like a quick like cash grab because Dune's like incredible right now.
Yeah.
The show, the movie is incredible. Just like a way to make money, like, oh, people are gonna buy it and see what it's like. Then it's just gonna be awful, then you're just gonna stop caring about it.
This game is, I mean, it's an MMO. You don't just make an MMO to last for a year.
Right.
Like, it's not like a Call of Duty title. This is an active MMO, base building and all this stuff going on. But Dune's also a massive universe like Star Wars. Like, Dune came before Star Wars, and Star Wars copied a lot off of Dune. To where George Lucas almost got sued for it. That's how much was going on. But the trailer didn't show, like, any other planets, hardly. Like, and like, intergalactic travel, and, like, really, like, aliens invading and the stuff from the movies. There was just very minimal fighting, but, like, there's base building.
I did see the developer is the same developer that made Conan Exiles. I don't know if you ever played that game.
That's a positive. Conan Exiles isn't awful.
It's not awful, but I don't know. I just don't see this lasting very long. Like
I don't
it's
either.
a quick
Like,
cash grab, and they're gonna be done with it.
Yeah, I just didn't see anyone like dying to play like a Dune MMO RPG. It was just kind of like, yeah. I don't know. It seems like they're making it to make it right now.
That's what it looks like.
If the movies weren't out and the movies weren't really, really good, I don't think this game would sell.
I won't care about it. That's why I say it's a quick cash grab because Dune's doing very well. I'm like, oh, let's make a game out of it and see how it does. And I guarantee it's gonna be awful when it drops. Like,
Yeah.
We'll make updates and blah blah blah. It's just gonna not. It's not gonna.
All
last
this
long.
live service is killing games. It feels like
It's not gonna last long.
it's like it gives game directors and stuff to the ability to push out a game not finished, but be like, oh, it's live service. Like we're fixing the bugs that we already know about. They're coming out, and that'll be your update. And then a year from now, you have a fully polished game, and it's like, oh no, give me my fully polished game first, and then update it. Like one of the few games that does it right, whether you play it or not, is still Fortnite. We have world events going on, there's updates, they just dropped their brand new season with Greek theme, there's weapons, there's balance updates as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on, but some of these other games just don't, like, they just can't hack it. Suicide Squad, the game's abysmal. It's like, you can't just make any game, live service game, and just run with it. It's just not how it works. I don't know, I don't have a desire to play it.
I'm not gonna play it.
If it gets phenomenal reviews for some reason and it's free to play, maybe I'll try it out and review it for the show, but I don't know, like if any other MMORPG game looks similar or better.
I just don't think it's gonna do well. If it does well, good for them, but I don't think
Yeah, props if it does well,
but call me a hater, but it just doesn't look like it's gonna be that good of a game.
Yeah. Xbox also did a preview event this week talking about their future, and no one cares. Did you guys see any news on it? No, because no one cares. That's bad. You're in a horrible spot to be in.
Right.
Did you look up much about it? I didn't even do, I didn't see anyone, reacting to anything or commenting on it, or yo, major news from Xbox. It was just kind of some decent game announcements and some smaller game announcements.
Right. I didn't see anything about it.
Which is crazy. That's...
I didn't really care so much.
You'd think one of the top 3 names in gaming, and they're dropping, a preview event for what's going on with the future, that people would be talking about it.
They don't really have a future.
You already threw in the towel a month ago.
You threw the future away, so what do you have now that...
Yeah, cooked. I don't know what else to tell you. We'll see what they do. Maybe they come out swinging. I doubt it. But I'm interested to see where they go. I mean, they already have Bethesda and stuff, but speaking of Bethesda, whoo! April 11th, I believe, Fallout TV show.
Should be good. What do you think about it?
I'm crossing my fingers. Amazon Prime has made some good shows, but they've also botched some shows that should be really good. That was Paramount.
Was that?
Paramount was Halo, but Rings of Power from Lord of the Rings was Amazon Prime. One of the worst shows I've seen.
Paramount was Halo was Paramount?
Yeah.
What did I think it was Amazon Prime for some reason?
You might be able to watch it on there as well.
Oh, maybe.
But Paramount does own the rights or whatever for the Halo TV show, which isn't doing too hot either. But I don't know. I watched the trailer. The trailer looks good. The environment, the world of Fallout is so immersive, and there's a lot going on, from weird creatures to factions. A little bit, yeah. Did you?
A little bit. A while ago.
Yeah, this isn't like a remake of Halo 4 as a TV show, or Fallout New Vegas as a TV show, or anything like that. This is if they made Fallout 5 or 6, and they're but it's not a game, it's a TV show. So it's not based on any specific game, but it is based around the idea and the concept and the characters of Fallout. So I'm interested to see how they do. You think they'll solidify? You think it'll be good or not?
I think so. Who's the cast? I saw some of the cast members.
Yeah, I don't really know some of them. The guy, I forgot the names because it's been a while since I've played Fallout. But the cast is pretty good. I didn't know the main character female, the female lead in the show. I don't think I've seen her in anything before. But she got the lead. She's got to be worth something.
I'm from the things I've seen for it so far, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it. The Fallout world is just so immersive. I just love there's different factions you can be running around walking to them, but there's also mutated creatures from the actual Fallout event, and there's
it's a show.
Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, it's probably 8 to 11 episodes. And then I guess they're going to essentially be trying to get humanity back on its feet and survival and everything back together while trying to survive and stuff. But the trailer overall looked good. I saw action. I wanted to see what the action looked like. It looked solid. Saw the world. The world looks good. Costume design looks good. I don't have any major gripes or anything.
Yeah, so far I think it looks pretty good. So we'll see. Is it April 11th?
Yeah, I believe it's April 11th. So it's a month probably from when this drops. I think today might be the 10th when we're recording and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I think early reviews seem pretty good. I don't know. I hope we don't watch it and we're just what is this?
Right.
Episode 1, we're there's no way.
You just watch it first episode. What are you watching?
There's so much lore and stuff to go off of too, but I hope they take the Last of Us approach where they're oh, we already got the lore and most of this was written for us. Mm-hmm. Just adapt it. And then that's one of the reasons why The Last of Us was so good. But there's so many times where these game adaptations just fumble. They just fall below the wayside. So I'm hoping this one just does it right. Crossing my fingers.
Fingers crossed.
The director of Westworld's doing it, and he's solid. Westworld was a good show.
Yeah, I watched Westworld.
So
hopefully.
I have faith in this guy to easily direct a Fallout show. So let us know down below. Give me a rating, a pre-rating, 1 out of 10. What do you think it's gonna be? If you think it's gonna be a solid 6, let me know. If you think it's just a flop, just comment flop. I'm curious to see what everyone thinks. I don't think it'll be a flop though. I just don't. That's too much money to buy for an IP name.
Right.
So I said it to Lord of the Rings. What am I talking about?
Lord of the Rings.
Who knows?
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
If they handle the budget well and they have good writers, then they're probably fine. Did you watch? I think it was a DreamWorks new trailer for that movie Wild Robot.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I started watching it and I lost interest halfway through the trailer.
It wasn't for me. I don't know. I was kind of like.
I was just confused at what was happening. I was like, yeah, this ain't my type of show or movie.
I was reading the comments and people were like, I can't believe I just cried from a movie trailer.
Wait, really?
I was like, I'm doing something wrong. I was like, do I have no emotion?
And I was watching. I was like, I don't get it. But
It's essentially, I guess, like the world moved on and this robot awakens back up. And
if you cry from the trailer, then is the whole plot for the movie revealed in the trailer then?
yeah, I guess he awakens and there wasn't any talking in the trailer at all.
Right.
It was all music. Is this robot just trying to figure out how to survive in the wilderness? I have no
Like,
interest
I was
in
watching
that,
and I was like, I don't know what I'm watching right now. Like, I was generally confused.
It was popular. I was seeing it trending online, and people like, whoever did this trailer deserves like an award. Like, no voices, just straight emotion in this trailer. I was like,
Oh, really?
I was like, I got no emotion, man. I was like, yo.
We're just cold-hearted.
I was like,
don't care.
I got no soul, I guess. I was like, I'm watching. I'm just like, it's a robot climbing a tree. And I was like, now it's a robot running with like squirrels beside him.
Yeah, even when I saw it, I was like, why did he add this?
Because I was just confused. I was like, maybe I'm the only one that's like.
I was like, I've never seen this. I've heard nothing about this. I was like, I don't know what's happening. This is like a DreamWorks show for like a 10-year-old. Why does this matter to me right now?
I saw like a bunch of people reviewing it though, like, and the comments were flooded, and then it was trending for a bit, and I was like,
oh, maybe I'll give it a shot again.
no, I'm not.
No.
And it looks like another trailer dropped, and it really does something. I don't know what your plot is.
I didn't know. That's why I just stopped watching. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm looking at. I just see a robot just doing things.
Yeah,
I
like
don't understand.
I get it. I'm not a fan either when the trailers show everything going on. But when I have no idea what's going on, I'm equally less interested in your movie now. I don't know what the plot is. I saw the robot come back to life and he's enjoying the wilderness and like running with squirrels and like climbing a tree. And then maybe there's evil robots. I have no idea. Maybe they were once sent down to Earth to wipe out life, but then now he's the single-handedly a good-hearted robot.
Insane.
I'm trying to make the movie for them.
Man's writing the script for them.
Are we cold-hearted? Let me know in the description or in the comments. Like, what's the plot of the movie? Because I'm genuinely confused.
Yeah, no, not for me.
It looked like that movie Iron Giant. I don't know if you've seen that movie. That movie came out a while ago. But I don't know if that's gonna do well. I also don't know if
I was more confused watching that than when I was watching the Shogun trailer.
I'm 2 episodes deep in Shogun.
Was it good?
It's pretty good.
No.
It's pretty good.
I guess I gotta try it.
I don't know if you'll like it. You might like it.
I don't know. I don't see how this show is so great. Like, I keep hearing, oh, it's an amazing show. It's the best thing ever. Top rated. I'm like, how? Like, what? Like, I get it's war and, I don't know, in Japan or something? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones meets Japanese samurai. There's
Okay.
different factions fighting. A big war's about to break out. People are all trying to get the title of Shogun, which is like the ruler, the king.
Okay.
But then other stuff goes on. I mean, the show's got like samurais and assassins and torture and Asian women.
Asian woman.
It's not bad. I gotta watch that. I also gotta watch Gentleman. I forgot that
I
dropped.
watched episode 1 of Dune.
What'd you think?
So far, I liked it so far.
Yeah?
I watched it last night.
Does it drop one episode at a time, or
No, all of it's out.
why
I'm pretty sure.
didn't you ask me to cuddle and watch it with you?
Bro, it was like 12:30.
That's ideal.
Yeah,
that's great. 12:30. We could have played Rings.
What do you mean you break 12:30 at night? Well, technically it was 11:30, but time was moving forward, so technically it was 12:30. So I was like, it's late. I was like, I'm just gonna walk when I took and go to bed.
Does that mean we're gonna play Rings tonight?
I'm working in the morning, so.
No way. No way. I'll get home at like 7 or 8.
We'll see.
Play till like 10:30, 11.
I'll pray about it.
No, chat, we're getting on Rings tonight. Let's get it.
Pray about it.
I won a game last night without him because I'm goated. Literally clutched up for the team
What are you talking about?
when I won a game last night. What do you mean, no?
Fake news.
That's real news.
Fake news.
I have actual proof. I have video proof. I played it before we went to go watch Dune 2, which I'll review at the end. Avatar was confirmed for a
I saw
chapter or season 2 and
and 3. That's what's the next? Next chapter is Earth, and after that it's Fire, I believe. So yeah.
Yeah, so we'll probably see Toph. Wait,
Yeah.
was Toph in this season?
No. We see Toph.
I didn't think so either.
They didn't cast the Toph yet. Whoever they cast as Toph better be like insane.
They have to. I would say cold-hearted, but
like almost cold-hearted,
Yeah.
but like I don't. It'd be
quit being a baby.
Yeah, it'd
Like,
be,
just straight to
be
the point.
hard,
Like-
but we'll see what they do. The casting for the current season, the person I didn't like is Azula.
Yeah.
Like Azula didn't do it for me.
Oh yeah. I think I saw some stuff of that online as well.
She was like, she wasn't awful, but like the way they made her look was like, okay, I looked at her Instagram. Don't ask me
Yeah.
why.
She bad.
I looked at her Instagram. I was like,
She bad.
so I'm asking you that. I was like, okay, she looks different. Like the way she looks on Instagram, like that's how I want Azul to look. Like she
Yeah.
has that look, but they made her look so, I don't know, off in the show. Like give her natural look. You're adding too much to her to where she doesn't
Yeah.
look the same. That's how I felt.
You're adding pounds to her.
You're adding too much to her. I was like, give her a natural look and all that. Stop giving her all these
Yeah,
extra things.
run her natural look and just put her in a costume and call it good.
That's what I thought. Maybe that's I'm wrong, but to me that's what I thought. I thought she looked great, like naturally.
I kind of figured this show would get a renewed season 2 and 3, at least a season 2, and see where it went from there. The story's just so good on Avatar, and it's about time that it gets told again, because it's been a while since the cartoon. I hope they take what they have done so far and they just progress it to even better. Like, I don't want them to stay kind of mediocre or slightly above mid. I want them to go up to like 7, 8, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, same. I watched all of the season.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. There were some cringe moments because I've seen the show like multiple times, like the cartoon. But there were some cringe moments. Like okay, that was a little cheesy, but I mean it was good all together. Like maybe like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I wonder if it's bringing in new people. Like if they're remaking it live action for like the people that watched the show in the past, or if it's like, or if there's people watching the trailer and they're like, "Yo, I don't know what this Avatar thing is. Like, I gotta watch it."
I guarantee it. Some people are like they don't watch cartoons. Let's say our friend Justin, for instance, doesn't really watch anything animated. He's not about it. But
I gotta get him on it.
I'm sure he'll watch the live action and like, oh, what's this? And watch it. Maybe be intrigued to watch a cartoon. But
Yeah, that's true. Because Avatar was like a peak.
do you call Avatar a cartoon or an anime?
Did he watch Avatar?
I'm saying, do you call Avatar a cartoon or do you call it anime?
I think it's technically cartoon.
Right,
There's Cartoon Network.
Right, because it's not.
Not even Toonami.
It's not Japanese or anything like that, right? It's not
Yeah.
anime. Okay.
It was
I
just
thought about that.
It was just back when we gave cartoons like an actual storyline.
Well, like the animations in Avatar, especially
Yeah.
like season 3 is like peak. Like,
Yeah, it's
the
nuts.
Zuko versus Azula
And we see
fight
the firefights, yeah.
is insane. Not to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't seen all that. You should have.
No, you should have. You know by now.
Yeah.
There's no way that like you don't know. The books have been out. The show's been out for like 15 years.
Dude, season 3, the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
Peak.
In full Avatar mode.
It was great. I love that.
Why didn't I feel like that's when cartoons were so good. And I feel like every generation says that, but like I think ours like genuinely had like storylines and arcs and like good animation and good voice actors.
Right. Now it's just I don't know what's happening.
Now it's like it's just
you don't
nothing.
watch cartoon like as a I don't know how old. Do you watch cartoons anymore?
No.
Like Cartoon Network. And
The last good cartoon on Cartoon Network was Gravity Falls.
Probably.
Like.
No, that was Disney.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was
Disney XD. Never forget. Is that even a thing anymore?
No, it's probably cooked. I don't know. I guess I'm happy it got renewed because it was good. Wait, how many seasons were there in the show for Avatar?
It was all the books, right? It was right air.
Yeah.
Air, water.
So they're gonna have to do a season 4 then.
No, I think they covered. Right? There was no air season actually. I lied. So it was water, earth, and fire.
So 3
and
seasons.
I already
for
knew how to
Avatar.
airbend.
Yeah.
So it was water, air, or water, earth, and fire.
Okay.
So it's only 3.
So yeah, these 3 seasons should wrap it up then. A lot of the actors haven't been in a lot of stuff or anything like at all. Like Zuko, not Zuko's actor, Sokka's actor.
What was he in before?
I can't remember. I don't think he's in a lot.
Sokka's acting I love his acting. He was like the most like
accurate
one out of all of them.
He kind of looks like him. Like
yeah,
he genuinely does.
Like, he was like very accurate to me, and his acting was on point. Like he would have with the charisma and everything that Sokka has in the show. It was very good to me.
Did you like Aang?
Aang was okay. Like he's like a kid, you know, learning and all that. But I'm sure he'll do better, even better next season.
He is young. Dude, that guy doesn't know the show. I just thought about that. The Aang actor doesn't know what Avatar the show is. I wonder if they made him watch it.
He probably watched it.
They probably.
I mean, the whole cast had to have like watched it to get like a good, idea of what they should act and play like.
I wonder if he knew going into this role, like what kind of like how big of a show he'd be stepping into, like with the fandom.
Probably not. But
so we're like, oh no, he's like, I can't mess this up now.
You see, people are talking about recasting Aang with Percy Jackson.
Walker Scobell? This dude's getting everything!
I was like, no, go ahead.
My boy's in Pennsylvania at school.
I was like, leave. I was okay with Aang, the Aang actor. He wasn't bad to me, but like, to recast it and give it to, what's it, Michael?
Or Walker Scobell.
I was like, no.
Bro
cannot get every like child
just
role
getting
ever. You cannot. I was like, no, don't give it to him.
You know what's crazy? He just did a podcast with someone, and he seems like such a normal kid. He's like, yeah, people like come and talk about time. He's like, dude, sometimes I just like talk Percy Jackson fans for like 2 or 3 hours and everything. He's like, it's really good. He's like, I go to school over in Pennsylvania. I was like, yo.
Probably a private school, I would assume.
I think it's like a normal school. He's like,
no, there's no way.
Why not?
No, he's like famous at this point. Like,
yeah,
there's no way he's going to like a public school. No parent actor is doing that to their kid. They definitely goes to a private school.
Yeah, I could agree as well. I was like, that's nuts. Imagine they did cast him as Aang.
I feel bad for the old Aang. Like he didn't do a terrible job. This is like to recast, especially if they recast just him. It's like, okay, like you were the problem. Like I'd be heartbroken if that was him. But I don't think they're going to.
No, they're not going to. They're gonna stick with it and stuff like that. Plus, this Aang already knows like martial arts and stuff like that, so he has all that training that Walker Scobell doesn't. Dude, props to Walker though, cause he's getting like picked up like kid roles. They're like, yo him, yo Danny Phantom, yo Naruto, yo Percy Jackson.
What's that movie he did with Ryan Reynolds? That blew him up.
Yeah,
Adam Project.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you get when you go one-on-one with Ryan Reynolds and like a movie with him.
Blew up his acting career.
Props to him. That's crazy. I didn't know they were talking about recasting him.
Yeah, I keep seeing it on TikTok and Twitter. I'm like, bro, leave. There's no way, dude. Recast just Aang for him. I'm like, nah. That's messed up.
That'd be wild. That'd be nuts. What do you think about? You sent me this movie was coming out. Chad, let us know. Will this even work as is it a movie or a TV show? Watch Dogs.
Dude, no. Nobody asked for this. Whose idea was this? I was like, whose idea? Because Watch Dogs is made by
Ubisoft.
Is it Ubisoft? I thought it meant by some people that made Uncharted.
Naughty Dog?
I think so. Right? I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong.
I have to look it up. My phone's on live right now.
I don't know who made Watch Dogs. Well,
it's been a while.
I was just like, who asked for this movie? It's a movie, I'm pretty sure. It's not a show.
Yeah, I think it's a movie.
I was like, no.
It just feels like Ubisoft's version of GTA. Like they wanted to make it, but they can't.
Ubisoft, but I was just like, who made this? I'm about to look who made Watch Dogs.
I don't. How does this work? Is it supposed to be a bank heist movie with technology? Is it supposed to be like clan wars? The lead actress though I do like. She was in Talk to Me, so I'm glad she's getting more recognition. So she'll be playing, I guess, the lead in the Watch Dogs, or one of the leads in the new Watch Dog movie. I just don't know what you can do for the storyline.
It is Ubisoft.
Ubisoft?
Yeah.
How's the storyline go? Like,
I mean, there's 2 Watch Dogs. It's just like, it's not just bank heists. They're just like stealing, giving. I don't remember the whole. I played both 1 and 2, but I don't remember how it went. It's been a while, but I don't see the point of a movie.
I don't either. Like,
it's like if they made a GTA movie. But
yeah, it wouldn't be like you're just making another bank
there's
movie.
not
Or like,
one main goal of that thing. They could do multiple things.
It's almost open world.
Yeah,
like,
so I'm like, why? It could be cool. Like, it's just not going to do well. That's for sure.
So,
I think they're just going to throw a bunch of. Yeah, you can hack and get into buildings.
I think they're trying to sell it off the name alone.
Typical, like, what movie can I make it similar to? Like, I don't
Kevin Hart's movie?
No, like one movie that has like hacking and maybe like a.
Like Now You See Me, but with hackers.
No, like like not like a Tom Cruise movie, but like like a Tom Cruise, James Bond, because I think he is English, kind of.
Yeah.
And like just hacking, getting into a building, stealing something, trying to get into some software. It's just like a hacker, but I don't see a point of it.
Yeah, the game was fun. The game was fun because like hacking stuff in the game is fun, like making cars crash and like going into vaults and banks. I don't know how it translates to a film.
That's
is it just a normal bank heist film?
I don't know what the main goal is.
But like, oh no, like I'm hacking into the bank with my iPhone.
Yeah, and they
like,
showed them the female character.
Yeah, from Talk to Me.
Yeah, but like why? In the game, I think you can pick if you want to be male or female. I think, but like the main character is Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden. Yeah, that's right.
So I'm like, where's the male role? That's what that was what I was curious about, like the male main character, because that is him in the game. But
unless they're trying to make it like a Bonnie and Clyde thing, and they announce
maybe
a guy, or they just changed it to a female.
That would be crazy. Because Aiden is like the main guy in it, but I don't know. We'll see. That's all I saw about it was like they're casting her for a Watch Dogs movie. I was like, huh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't. The thing with that is it gets hard to believe when she's going into when someone's going to the banks and beating people up and like armed guys, and then it's like a smaller female character who's doing that. And you're kind of like, all right, that's not really gonna happen.
Right.
Like 3 or 4 big armed security guards versus 1 female. Then you're like, it's hard to believe when it's a guy. But then, so I don't know. It'd be interesting to see like.
I don't know what role she would play. Like, even if they do cast an Aiden, like, let's take essentially like a Bonnie and Clyde thing, but even if they, like, Aiden, I think, had a sister, but Aiden was white. She's black. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a white male to a black female.
I don't know how, I don't think that's how that
They're doing it the Johnny Depp way that they did with the new Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, I don't know. I really have, all I saw was her, and I was just confused, like, what's happening, but I guess we'll find out.
Maybe she's like, I don't know, like a cryptic girl. She stays back in the chair, like in the van, and like oversees everything.
That's.
I don't know, like
maybe.
What?
Nah, I thought of something crazy.
What?
But maybe. Nah, I don't see how that's gonna work, but because Aiden has like his phone. Like his phone is basically like he can hack anything.
Yeah.
Like his phone can hack
streetlights, cars,
literally everything. Because as in the game, as time
gas
goes on,
lines.
you get unlocked abilities. You can hack tripwires and like literally everything is accessible. Like the bridge, like everything through.
OnlyFans.
Okay, that too. But everything's accessible through his phone. But I don't know what they're gonna do with this. I think it's gonna be very bad. It's through Ubisoft. They don't have a good rep for making great things.
So we think this is just a quick money grab off the name alone, and because movie adaptations from games are starting to pick up a little bit. I think that's overall.
Yeah, I mean, last Watch Dogs released what, 2019?
Yeah,
I think.
And who was like, yo, crank it as a movie,
yeah,
run it like
who? Nobody asked for this. Whose idea was this?
This is again just another one of those. That's like, why?
Yeah, it's just gonna be another.
Subscribe, because when the trailer drops, we'll go over and review it and kind of compare it similar to the games and stuff. I don't know if it said when the movie comes out. Probably next year, 2025 or 6.
Yeah.
But actually coming out this year, something that's been a while, dude. House of Dragons season 2.
I never watched season 1.
Holy smokes, it's been a minute. When did it come out? It might be a year or 2 years or something like that.
Yeah, that's about 2 years ago. Maybe a year and a half.
That's nuts. That's one of those rare shows because of name alone from Game of Thrones that they can wait that long between seasons. Dude, but if it's this long between every season, it's not worth it.
No.
Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, it's really good writing, really good acting. One of the lead actors just got cast as Superwoman, or Supergirl as well. Props to her. But 2 to 3 years in between a season?
That is a long wait.
Holy
But isn't that what they did for
smokes.
Game of Thrones as well?
Yeah.
So I guess it's just.
I get wanting to get it right and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see it taking that long to do 6 to 8 episodes of a show.
That's like what, an hour long per episode?
Yeah.
That is. It is a long time span.
It ended off on a pretty big cliffhanger too. It looks like a big. They're about to go to war and everything like that. Personally, because I watched House of Dragon Season 1, I am excited to watch this one. I'll be watching it. I'll review it again on the channel as well. I did comparison between House of Dragon and Rings of Power when they came out. So I'll see how this one is. I think it'll be good. I have no reason to doubt HBO and their Game of Thrones world just because they've proven themselves so much, except for like the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. But aside from that, I think it'll do well. I think it'll be good. You didn't watch the first season?
No, I did not.
That may be why Shogun doesn't interest you.
Maybe.
Because they're kind of similar and stuff like that. But I'll wrap up with some Dune. I won't talk spoilers because she hasn't watched it. Man, what a good movie.
Yeah?
I don't know. Some people will say that it might be slow, but there's a lot of build-up and a lot of stuff going on. Like, this is the grandpa of space sci-fi films. Like, this is what Star Wars and everything was built off of, and Star Trek and everything. They all took stuff from Dune and kind of built off of it. So there's so much going on here. You watched the first one, right?
Yeah, I did.
So it kind of picks up where it left off, with just everyone stuck in the desert. We have Timothée Chalamet characters, Paul, then we have Zendaya's character and stuff as well. And it just takes us through, because he was with her tribe called the Freemen, and he's trying to get along with them and like let them know he's part of their team. Because in the first movie, everyone he knows pretty much got wiped out because of that big fight and everything like that. So he's essentially trying to show them that he's one of them and he can walk through the desert and everything like that with them and avoid the worms, and he's fighting for them. He's one of them now, and he wants to be with one of them, and they're his people and stuff. So there's a lot of kind of training arcs of him doing that, getting to know the way around the desert. But then you have the bad guys and stuff like Dave Bautista, and if you remember in the movies, they were like pretty much painted like white almost. Kind of like an Alien and stuff like that. But his faction, they're all fighting for the same sand planet because it has what's called spice on it, which is what they use for, it's like the most valuable thing in that like universe, that world of everything in Dune. So they're all essentially fighting for it. So Timothée Chalamet is building his character up and is later seen to be like this prophecy messiah type of guy. Mm-hmm. But then on the Arkanen side and the Batista side and everything like that, they're building up their own bad guy that's supposed to like challenge Timothée Chalamet, which was Austin Butler's character, which he did really good.
Yeah.
The dude killed it. I can see Bill Skarsgård playing the role that Austin Butler played, but Austin Butler killed it. I liked it whenever he was on screen. Dude was actually did a good job of being creepy and like menacing, like psychotic and stuff like that. His range of talent from like Viking to Elvis to this is nuts.
He's done a couple good shows and movies. Like
he's popping right now. He's like trending and everything.
There was a one show you probably don't know about it. It was a one show he did on Netflix. It was called. It never got renewed, but I was sad about it. I forget what it was called, but he was really good at it. It was like an MTV like production show, but he did well. Like I love that show, but it never got renewed for season 2.
I don't know why. I feel like Austin Butler was like on like a Disney Channel show at one point.
I don't think so. I don't remember him on anything Disney.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just hear that name.
He used to date the girl that was on Disney, Victoria Justice. Isn't that who he dated? Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe then. Maybe that's where it is. She was on Nick.
Like something else. But whoever he dated, I know was on like Disney or Nickelodeon, something like that.
Yeah. But dude's killing it with his acting. Holy smokes, like he has got it going on. I heard someone mention him to be the possible next James Bond.
Austin Butler?
Yeah. What do you think?
I can see it.
He's young. He does have a good lifespan ahead of him though. If they want to promote multiple films.
Didn't they want like an older but not too young person?
Yeah, they kind of want that older, like 35-year-old to be like James Bond.
They wanted Henry Cavill, right?
Yeah, Henry Cavill would absolutely kill it.
Well, I think he denied the role, right? Or something like that. Something like he said no.
Something like that, or they didn't like him, or they liked him but they chose someone else for like a certain reason, maybe because of age or something like that, or conflicts with schedules. But overall, man, the visuals on Dune are just peak. They're so good. It is top tier. I felt like when I'm watching the movie that I'm on the planet with them. Like I'm living like them. Like I know what's going on. Action scenes are great. To put it in perspective for you guys, She-Hulk's budget was $100 million more than this movie.
No way.
Disney's Secret Invasion, also $100 million more than this film. This film was like $150 to $160 million to make, and it made that back opening weekend. And She-Hulk's budget was like $230 million. That's nuts.
That's insane to think about.
That's nuts. Where's the money going? She-Hulk was like 6 to 8 30-minute episodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I guess some like I don't even know, special effects.
Costumes? Did you see the special effects on Dune compared to special effects on She-Hulk?
I didn't see Dune 2 yet, but
Did you see Dune 1?
I did, but
You think She-Hulk has better graphics?
I don't know where it went. That's a good question.
Like, I have no idea where that money went. It's not. It shows you, like, when you get a good writer and a good director, and you give them the budget, they can make it work.
Right.
Like, I hate seeing where it's like, oh, we only had a $500 million budget, we couldn't do it. Like, there's no excuses now. Like, this dude, Dennis, the director, is, dude, just a spectacle. And that's why when you watch this movie, you'll see so many top-tier A-list celebrities in it, even with just a few lines. Right, you have Austin Butler, you had Christopher Walken, you had Timothy Chalamet, you had Zendaya, you had Josh Brolin. I think you had the guy that played Moon Knight. I forgot his name.
I forgot about him.
But he was in it as well. And there was a couple other people. And Timothy Chalamet's mom in the film. So like you're watching this and you're just like, these people are all like A-list celebrities and actors, and they're not getting a lot of money for it. They can, but the budget's not that big. It's like working with like Martin Scorsese or something. You're like, yo, I want to work with this guy. Same as when Christopher Nolan does a film.
Right.
I don't know if you saw that interview where Matt Damon was like, all right, I'm taking a break from acting, honey. He was like telling his wife, he was like, the only reason I'll ever go back to acting for a little bit is if Christopher Nolan gives me a call and asks me to be on the film, and he's like, the next week I got a call. Like that's what it is. It's like an opportunity to work with these guys and stuff like that. When Jonah Hill was trying to break out of his role and he was in The Wolf of Wall Street, I think it was for a little bit. Jonah Hill's in The Wolf of Wall Street, right? Yeah. And then it's because he went to work with Martin Scorsese and they gave him like $60,000, as opposed to like $5 million, $6 million, which he normally is like, yeah, I'll do it. Just because you want to work, like these are like such high skilled actors and directors that when you're on there, you just learn so much and you're part of something bigger than
you get more connections as you work with them. And
and it's
your
just
career gets bigger,
insanely bigger for something like that. Like Florence Pugh's in this as well. She's not in it a lot. Doesn't have a lot of lines.
Oh, she is. I didn't even know she was in it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like they could have cast anyone for that role, but it's like, yo, like I'll do it. Like
a chance, yeah.
Josh Brolin, they could have put someone else in this role. Dude, Josh Brolin is so good as well. He played Thanos. For those of you that don't know, you're like, who's Josh Brolin? Like, he played Thanos. Dude is a big, beefy guy, but he was in it as well. He did good in his role. Timothy Chalamet killed it. A lot of people are saying this is like our generation's version of like The Empire Strikes Back for Star Wars. It's good. I'd say it's up there. Some of you may say it's slow, but there is a lot of build-up. But I was fully entertained the whole time. Like he's got to learn the way. He's got to earn his rights with these people, but then he's also going through combat against the aliens and stuff and learning their tactics. But then also there's lore building, but then also you get it from the aliens' perspective. And I'm saying the aliens' perspective, but I mean like Dave Bautista and all them and the Emperor, how they're fighting and they're training for this war. And then the war finally happens. And then the battle's over actually pretty quickly. Like it's not a long battle, which some people I saw were like, why wasn't it a long battle? But the alien tribe and Dave Bautista people, they're all used to like outer space and everything like that. and then they come down to the sand, which is like the polar opposite of them, in the middle of a sandstorm, so they pretty much get dusted. Like, these people have lived in the sand. They shoot atomic missiles at them, and then, like, the fight kind of begins and stuff like that. And that's all stuff you can see, like, in the trailer and everything, but it's good. The visuals are stunning, the fight scenes are great, choreography is good. It's like 2 hours, 45 minutes.
It's a long movie.
It's a long movie. Well, it's definitely up there for me. I personally enjoyed it, though. If you're going into this movie thinking, like, I'm going to watch a straight action film for, like, an hour and a half, that's not it. That's not this. Like, you're going to come out and be like, no, this movie sucked.
Right.
But if you know you're going in for, like, you're watching this movie and it's going to be, like, a journey. Mm-hmm. Like, this guy's got a training arc. He's got to learn the way of the people. He's got to fight. He's got to learn who he is and become everything. The previous movie, he just lost everything. Everything's blown up. His family's dead besides his mom, pretty much. Now it's him and his pregnant mother trying to live with this tribe. Then you're gonna enjoy it. That's the reason people are giving this film like. What's the lowest review you saw? Like a 9 out of 10?
Yeah, everyone praised this movie like the greatest thing ever.
Like I'm up there with them. Andrew was like, that's the best movie of the year he's seen, and the movie he's seen in a while. I know Rob liked it. Celeste didn't like it, but. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
I was thoroughly entertained, but it is like you have to know like you're watching like you're in for a long haul for a movie. Otherwise, it'd be like I'm down to watch one for an hour. Like that's not it. You're not gonna like it. But if you know like I'm coming in to watch this thing and it's gonna take a while, but it's good, then I like it. I'm curious if when you watch it, what your take will be. We'll go over it, I guess, when you watch it. I'm trying to think if you'll like it as much as I did, though.
We'll see. I'll watch it this week for sure. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because some people did say it was slow, which I could get, but dude, there's so much to cover and so much ground to cover and everything to do. Which there's stuff they cut out from the books and everything as well. To other points, like I think this is the best adaptation you could get for a Dune universe, aside from like the lore and the books and everything. Like I don't think it could have been done better. This movie, I say go and watch it and support it. The third one's already being written, written right now, which is good. I think it deserves it as well, just because I can't wait. I can't wait to see what actors like come in and tie themselves into the film and just. Kind of, yeah. It could end and you could be like, this was a satisfying story, but it also ends where you're like, alright, there could be a third one, and the director came out and already said it, so it's not a spoiler. He was like, yeah, the script's almost done for the third one. He's like, just let you guys know, I'm not rushing it though. He's like, I get it, you want to see it, we'll get it done, and we'll get it done correct. He's like, but I'm not rushing it. I would guess 2026.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Because he left it, the reason he left it on like a cliffhanger kind of as well, because he wasn't promised Dune 3. But obviously, when you make your entire budget back in the first week, your Dune 3 is greenlit, buddy. Like, go for it. And all the praise this film is getting, like, that's why he's like, that's why he was already starting to write Dune 3, because he knew, I guess he was just confident in his work. And now they're like, Dune, well, you can write, like, Dune 3 is greenlit, when can we get it? He's like, script's almost done. He's like, I knew you'd come crawling back. He's like, script's almost done. But we're doing it on my watch, and we'll get it done good, and we'll get it done right. The visuals, stunning. The sound in this game, or in the movie, is absolutely amazing. From like the weapons to the zero gravity to just the music, the way it ties in with like certain, like if you watch Star Wars and you see like Darth Vader and everything come on screen, you can kind of hear his music in your head already.
Right, yeah.
Like that was done really good with Dune and everything as well.
See it.
There's part where it's like black and white for when they're showing like Dave Bautista's group on the airplane and stuff like that. But it's done so well. It's not long to where you're like, oh, I hate black and white. It's like 5-10 minutes, but it's so good. There's like a fight and stuff like that. You can always nitpick anything in every film, but overall, I highly recommend going to watch this. It was definitely enjoyable. Don't go in expecting an hour and a half movie though. Like you got it now. Like I'm going in for a long movie, and then go and watch it and enjoy it.
For the ride.
But I think that's all I have. You have anything else? We went from Kick to Dune MMO to the Dune movie to Watch Dogs.
No, that's all I got.
That was a lot to talk about. That was a lot to cover. We'll probably be Brandon's got the camera. this week. Probably like Thursday or Friday, run another one or something when stuff comes back because he's got to go to Capital Connection.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more that's gonna come out this week we can talk about.
Yeah, it's gonna be picking up a lot because in the summertime is when like you get all these game announcements and movie announcements and trailers drop and like
a lot
betas drop and stuff as well. So it's literally only going to pick up from here. So I would definitely subscribe. We'll keep you up to date on the Faze story as well as Watch Dogs when that trailer drops. You're gonna want to sub because we're gonna review it. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. I don't have much faith. I don't see it being different than really any other heist movie. I don't know what role this girl's gonna play. So overall, I have no idea. I'll let you know, I guess.
What do you know? Pray for Cuffham.
Pray. Yeah, pray for Cheeks' brother, Cuffham.
My father is crazy.
I will see you guys next week. Pray for Cuffham is a wild thing. What if he was watching?
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
He's like, ain't no way a bunch of nobodies cooked me. Pray for Cuffham. What if someone said for you to do a wave check?